So a quick Monster Hunter Wilds video for you. I was messing around with Punishing Draw to see how good it was at applying stun. Brought the Greatsword out first, obviously, and it took 7 hits against the training dummy to get a stun with the fully charged attack, which seemed like a lot, so it wasn't great. My friend said that all weapons are going to be the same, but you never know, so I decided to try it anyway. Uncharged Greatsword attacks also took 7, Longsword took 7, Hammer took 5, but it has built-in stun on its attack, so that wasn't too surprising, that was a bit better. What was surprising, though, was that the Insect Glaive also only took 5 hits. I cannot for the life of me tell you why, it just gets more stun from Punishing Draw than the Greatsword and Longsword. But the fact that it only took 5 was huge because I also knew that it only took 7 hits from a blunt kinsect on its own, like no weapon attacks, just the kinsect. 7 hits will stun the monster. So I tried them out together with the combo attack, and holy hell, that's a 3-hit stun. That's way too silly, I have to make a build with it. So the idea is that we're a pseudo-support that will do a CC combo on monsters at the start of hunts, then swap to a quote-unquote real weapon after our combo ends. Your second weapon need not be an Insect Glaive, but your main weapon will be. We run a Paralysis Insect Glaive, ideally an Artian one since he can't fit all these stun skills, and the Paralyzer 3 onto the Lala Glaive. Quick note from the editing studio, the Lala Glaive is basically as good. In fact, I myself should probably be using it since my Artian weapon doesn't have the triple elemental boost roll. It comes with 2 critical draw and 1 level of crit element built in, which definitely makes up the difference in raw and deco slots. This weapon is mostly for applying status, so your best in slot is actually going to be one with a bunch of plus element boost rolls instead of the normal best in slot, which is plus attack boosts. For a kinsect, any blunt one will work, but I prefer the Bull Shroud. It's fast and it helps us apply our paralysis, which is nice. So, while approaching the monster, you buff yourself up and the team, so assuming you're running wide range. Eat your shrooms, pump up your knife, get the blango set bonus, get all your buffs. Start with sneak attack and then collect your kinsect extracts. Play like normal, building up paralysis. Once paralyzed, you start doing the unsheath combos on the head of the monster, which should be easy since it'll be near to the ground thanks to the paralysis animation. Even in 4-person multiplayer, against most monsters, it'll only take 5 hits to land the stun, basically perfectly timing it with the end of the paralysis. During the stun effect, do your standard Insect Glaive combos to rack up damage. As the monster comes out of the stun effect, it'll probably enrage if it hasn't already done so, so be ready to roll the roar. Now, you attempt to mount the monster, which should only take 1 to 3 aerial light attacks. Do mounted things, after which the monster will fall and you'll want to push even more damage during its down state again. You've now done 3 aerial attacks, 6 mounted attacks, and 2 full knockdown combos worth of damage against a monster that'll probably only have around 700 paralysis threshold in multiplayer. Guess what? That monster is probably paralyzed again, and if not, they're very close. Once it is paralyzed, do your regular combos on it to get damage, and then finish it with a rising upward slash and swap weapons. Refresh your blango buff, and then play like normal from there on in the fight. With this set that I'm running, you also have access to wide range and speed eating, so if you notice your team get chunked, you can sip your mega potion to heal them up. Similarly, if someone gets dragon blighted, you can null vary it for them. Did your allies not bring buffs, you can eat some shrooms, especially Devil's Blight if you notice that you've got a dual blades or a bow user on your team to give them stamina. If you're not feeling the Mushroom-mancer wide range setup, you can swap it out for peak performance in Counter-Strike and get a lot of raw for yourself. Works either way. And yeah, that's the build. I may or may not include some footage of me bullying an Arkveld using the combo. My FPS really fucking sucks in recording, so we'll see.